Concussion poses a unique challenge because in the general population, people may say, well, you know one when you see it. But really, you can't distinguish a football celebration from a football injury. You can't distinguish a migraine potentially from a concussion. And without question, it's difficult to distinguish a Halloween costume from the devastation of either sport or violent resulting in traumatic brain injury. Therefore, we can think about the chicken versus the egg. Which one came first, the neurological impairment or the traumatic brain injury? When we think about it this way, we would apply a mechanical force to an eggshell as a surrogate of the brain. That mechanical force can result in a cracking of the shell. If that force is severe enough, it can lead to mortality through a severe traumatic brain injury, therefore cracking open that egg. Alternatively, with less force, it may result in damage, hospitalization, and treatments to overcome parts of that injury. But here we are talking about a completely different kind of traumatic brain injury. That is one that involves rotational motion. So we take that same egg and we subject it to mechanical force in a completely different way. And when we do that, what we're doing is scrambling the egg from the inside. By scrambling it from the inside, you don't have any idea what's happened by just looking at the outside. We need to have specific diagnostic tools in order to be able to detect the difference between an injury and no injury, and potentially through histology we could determine the difference between those two situations. Severe traumatic brain injury is easy enough on a computerized tomography scan to identify what damage has occurred, but for mild traumatic brain injury and concussion, it is dependent on the symptomatology. The symptoms can range from affective to somatic to cognitive issues that require unique tests to identify the degree to which the brain injury has impacted an individual's life. We, through our partnership, have a unique set of tools to be able to identify, quantify, and analyze the results of these tests. Analysis of those tests are going to be able to form a set of evidence-based best practices and personalized management strategy for individuals. Those individuals could be children playing organized or recreational sport. It could be elderly slipping and falling. It could be our military service personnel. We focus on each of these populations because each presents a unique challenge to understand the injury and the pathology, as well as unique aspects of their treatment. To that regard, we focus on the entire population who are vulnerable to traumatic brain injury in order to provide the best management strategies in order to improve their quality of life.